Filler bell.
Filler bell.
Filler bell. It's Christmas time on the podcast.
He's mostly grown out of the humping. But, you know.
Okay. Welcome to the second and last annual Crimbus Spectacular of Talking Over Albums.
Woo!
Didn't bring any presents this time. And I cleaned off your table.
What, you didn't want all my trash?
We're here in Valanche with your... Oh, Nathan's a regular now. With Melanie Realty from...
Out of state?
Former townie, and...
Yeah, good to be here.
Yes, we are doing Robert Goulet, his greatest...
Yes!
His greatest Christmas album, This Christmas I Spend With You. It has the best version of Silver Bells. His version. Does anyone have any Christmas wishes for the deceased? Robert Goulet.
Which deceased? Okay.
All of them?
Get down with the sickness.
I think his wife is still alive.
To his wife.
To the last.
To the Goulet children.
To the living.
Goulash.
He's
Now we want goulash.
I'm so hungry.
It's been a while since I've had a good goulash.
Oh, you gotta come around here when we do goulash night.
You mean like the traditional Central Illinois style where it's kind of like spaghetti but with poppycock?
Goulet is doing the his eternal Camelot performance in heaven. Okay.
I wonder if he's eating goulash. He's probably eating that Hungarian stuff.
The best goulash in the world.
I don't think I've ever had goulash.
Goulet's
Elbow
goulash.
macaroni and
It's fun
hamburger.
to say.
My
Now, Robert Goulet, are we doing a Christmas album? Which one is it?
Goulashes.
This Christmas episode is sponsored by a Johnson family company. Glade Spray eliminates odors and freshens the air. Cashmere Woods. Bosque de Cashmere.
And also cranberries.
Cashmere.
Brought to you by the lawsuit. That's about
Yeah, Jay Jansen.
Jay Jansen. Does he defend?
Oh. Yeah, one time.
That's how you get in with Jansen.
In the future, we can just listen, because I think they're all on his YouTube channel. All his Ask Jay Jansen episodes. We can just listen to it, and we can do an episode of Ask Jay Jansen. Anyway,
Yes,
my first where I first heard of Robert Goulet was from Beetlejuice. Blah blah. Anyone else remember him?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I realized that was Robert Goulet.
I'm having trouble picturing him, but
He's
Yeah, I remember him from Camelot.
How do you describe Robert Goulet?
I had a music teacher, and she had a raging boner for Robert Goulet.
He's in the same vein as like
Lady boner.
as Captain Kirk. God damn it. Name.
Shatner.
Very self-satisfied delivery.
Barrel-chested.
Yes.
He sounds barrel-chested, doesn't he?
But he gets bonus points because he had a sweet mustache. But not on this one. This was Sans Mustache Goulet. Anyone have anything else to say about the Goulet before I hit play here?
Wasn't he like a really, like, because of that Camelot thing, that's what I remember him from, is like all the game shows, and he would be like a guest star on every sitcom you ever watched, ever. Oh, and Fantasy Island.
That's just like...
If you ever watched Fantasy
Carry
Island, I
that
think
hot
he was,
right
I
there.
swear he was on there
I
every
was just
season.
looking.
Hell yeah.
Probably not.
That seems like the
Can we take a minute and talk about how hot he was in some of these photos?
I was about to say, I was like, he's quite
a
handsome.
younger... Who were we talking about that was...
He was King Arthur.
Cary Grant hotness right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
A certain look at
Seeing the
hair.
mustache helps me remember him. for
Yes.
Sure.
The mustache is what I remember.
At least from Beetlejuice.
That took away from the hotness in a big way.
Yes, it does.
It was ironic. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't ironic.
Not at all.
They didn't
They
invent
don't like the
ironic
stash
irony
under his beak.
for a while. Took decades.
All right, start talking about literally anything else, because I got nothing else.
I'm just,
This
didn't never realize he was this high.
spend
I'm
with
impressed.
you.
Oh my gosh, that's uncomfortable.
Start sharing your Christmas memories.
Ooh. I'm saying.
Yeah, he's
This
hiding.
one.
You seem like one of those guys who
Oh, yeah.
just really loved the sound
All
of his
right,
own
I'm listening.
voice.
I'm listening.
He sounds like he would be the evil character in a Christmas cartoon movie.
There we go. That's the guy I
And
remember.
I'm gonna start sniffing
That-
markers.
Ah, okay.
Oh, anyway, this is the title track. This Christmas I spend with you.
I spoon with you?
I spinning with you?
Yeah, I really feel like
We'll
the
stop
first
the
time I
road
ever heard of
and
Robert
sit with you.
Goulet, and I didn't know who he was, but he was like a guest on the Carol Burnett show or something.
Oh, I love her.
And he wasn't singing or anything, so I was just like, I didn't know who he was or why he was there because I was just a little kid. And I'm just like, he doesn't seem very funny. I don't know what. Everybody's acting like he's a really big deal. Is he the president? Like, oh.
Was he on Hollywood Squares?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
With Phyllis Diller. And Match
So
Game.
what year is this?
Match game.
With
60,
Paul Lynde.
late 60s.
Yeah, whatever happened to Paul Lynde?
I think he died.
Death. Classic.
The time period he died, I'd go with AIDS, but who knows?
Everyone died back then of AIDS.
All the Paul Lyndes did.
I just like him because he always he has that very 60s mentality where he just sounds like he believes that everyone's hanging on his every word. Like,
How dare you not?
This really does sound like Camelot to me.
What was
Probably from the time period.
What?
A theater production?
Yes.
Okay.
it's very lush. Pretty
Yeah,
music.
he was King Arthur on Broadway, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. And the movie, I
Just
think.
have yourself a merry
Yeah.
little Christmas.
We had the Broadway soundtrack cast recording at my grandparents' house.
My mom listened to that on a loop for like 10 years.
Phew.
Filler bell already.
Are we
That's the
caroling?
That's
Hey,
the fastest filler
shall
bell.
sing
does he,
New
does he,
record.
wait. Does he eventually do All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Is my
let's
two
see.
front teeth?
I'm pretty sure
It
it's
hadn't
not
been
a Christmas
written yet.
album
Yeah,
until
we're
they
walking.
do All I Want for Christmas Is You.
He does a sweet Ave Maria towards the end.
Of this album?
Yes.
Have we done a mall
Wow.
walking Christmas album? Because this belongs on it.
Yeah, I've heard this even. I'm going to take a nap now.
The best parts are always his spoken word. Like, that's another Shatner parallel. Is he goes into like that type of shit.
Oh man, he really slowed this down, didn't he?
Sky with diamonds.
Because on an earlier episode, I talked about his other album. It's called it's like this concept album about how much he loves Manhattan. Where it's like one of the it's a concept album. Where it's all based around his apartment building, and there's a whole song in there about how much he loves living in his Manhattan loft. And yeah,
Wow, you went deep on this.
no, I've listened to 2 Robert Goulet albums.
And you're now an expert.
And it's enough.
My friend wrote a Christmas album once when he was really drunk and depressed on Christmas. It was super funny. Quite
Do that
blasphemous.
instead.
So blasphemous.
I still have a suggestion for one of our Christmas episodes. Aaron McEwen did an album called Fuck Bat. And it's a whole Christmas album about, how Christmas sucks.
Is Aaron
Your family
McEwen
can
your
suck
new
it and Santa
Ani?
Claus was an asshole. And
Is Aaron McEwen your new Ani DeFranco? Because you've started mentioning her a lot on episodes.
I have been following her almost as long as I've been following Ani.
Let me figure out who
Because
that
Aaron
is.
opened for Ani at one point, and so
Aaron
Then you go down that
How do you
route.
spell it?
I saw it at
it's
Franco
MCK.
many years ago.
Oh, I think we're done.
Someplace.
Oh, Aaron
would've been there.
McKeown.
No,
Yeah, I know.
it's
I always
What year?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
yeah. I'm a crazy
Very
super fan of
Boring
Ani and all
rendition
things
of
Ani.
Merry Little
2008.
Christmas.
Yeah, I know of her.
2008.
I went to
I
an
don't know
Ani
why.
DeFranco concert in Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, not here.
Yeah.
Here's a song, great title,
How was
December
it?
Time.
It was great. It was so cool.
December Time.
December time.
The time.
I'm not allowed to
is
discuss Ani on the
December.
podcast anymore.
I want more.
Because you
I want
never
some
stop.
whistling.
I know. I'm just explaining why we're not just chatting about it now.
And what shade was Annie's puke this morning? Did you get a report?
I don't.
She wrote a song about it. What?
What's this one called?
Again?
December time.
Oh.
Ah!
That's a blizzard.
Is he
right
talking about the
there.
apocalypse, biblical times?
Are we sure this is at the right speed for playback?
I know. Excuse me a minute while you see what.
Well, if I
You're on
sped
the
it,
wrong
He's
speed of the
Shatner-ing
record
it.
player.
It's
if I sped it up at all, the album would only be like 15 minutes long.
And then it's the chipmunks.
no, it's
I would-
just he slowed everything down to a
Alvin's
little
version of
slower.
this.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who did, Unforgettable?
Oh, Nat King Cole.
Yeah. Getting a little of those vibes.
Oh,
from us,
yes.
too.
It's that style of me, yeah.
Yeah.
What year was this
I
put
would
out?
be
'Cause
happy to listen
how
to
did
this
people
while
stay
making
awake?
pies
Must have been all the
on
cocaine.
Christmas Eve.
This was Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
People don't stay awake during Christmas. They go to bed early. This was to make you go to bed early.
It's making me on just listening to it. I can't
Yeah, you know,
stop.
you put the fire log on the TV and
You got
start
your hot
making
tea or
Yeah.
hot chocolate.
bake some cookies.
Lie to your children.
Yes, that's very important.
Lie
Yeah. I mean,
so much to your children.
aren't we lying to them like
I
every
always
day?
remember my dad, like we
I mean, they're
we'd all
still telling me
gather
that
around in
Social
the
Security is
living
going
room
to exist
and
by the time I retire.
Dad would put on the
They're still
Led
telling me I'm
Zeppelin
gonna
Christmas
retire.
album. It'd be a blast.
Lies.
In the Mad Max world that's going to be going on. Really?
Yeah. Social Security though, that'll be right in your mailbox.
Pink Floyd does Christmas.
Oh, I always love the Beach Boys line from their one Christmas song. It was like, Christmas comes this time each year. Thanks. I would have forgot.
I like all the
different day.
little bird chirping sounds that they do.
They were hired
Can't you
to
just
say
see
that.
Snow White or
Here's
something?
Let It
when they do
Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow.
The arrangement sounds exactly the same as the Dean Martin Christmas album that I've heard before.
Yeah.
It's like, is this... I wonder if you did the research on it. It's literally the same orchestra and everything. Like, okay, bring Goulet in. Dean's done.
Dean was too expensive.
Yeah.
Bring in Goulet.
Yeah, the only one that had the pull to really sound different than anybody else was probably Sinatra. He seemed to have a lot of power about what he sounded like.
Young.
Listen to the way he
He's
approaches
Sinatra.
those turns of phrases.
It's
It's
all
probably-
it's all just like stylistic, the way that like lots of different people can just listen to different styles and try to mimic them, without being formally trained.
This is awfully upbeat for him, by the way, so far, because it's like almost like he has to pee. He wants to get through the song faster. Oh! Back off! I've got to go to the
I
bathroom.
really enjoy his voice though.
Can you imagine pop music with people's voices like that nowadays?
This
that
song
would be
just makes me
bizarre.
want to watch Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard with Robert Goulet.
Oh, I hope that
Exactly
wasn't a hostage.
I can't believe he's made it this. I can't believe he's made it this far into the album without a spoken word thing telling us how great he is. Here's the Christmas song.
He got pretty close to doing some things that sounded kind of spoken word in that.
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah, he breaks it down a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He almost went gravelly voiced for his, but he didn't get there because that wouldn't be correct.
The
a little
trouble
too
with standards
conservative.
is they all sound kind of the same.
Yeah, it's all starting to blend
Can
together.
you do a
into
mashup?
It's blending together into a nice, snow globe of...
Like if you
But I mean,
sped
it's
this
not
up, it would be like a
unpleasant.
blender of his music.
I
All
picture
one thing.
an
Just
entire
all
party
overlap.
full of people on Xanax. Just casually talking to each other and like talking about how exciting this new Goulet album is.
Oh, I was wrong.
Drinking martinis.
We can make this happen.
Yeah.
I was wrong. This is 1963, so...
Okay.
Getting some deep conversations about golf.
Oh, man. No,
Has
good
anyone ever
mashup
eaten
would
a
be...
chestnut though? Like really?
No.
Do you eat them? I thought you just roasted
I don't know
You
what a
roast them
chest-
and then you
Roast
throw them
for the
away.
smell.
onto the fire. You roast them and then drop them into the fire.
On an
Wait a
open
minute.
fire,
They explode.
yeah.
I was this year old when I found out you eat chestnuts.
Oh,
People used to eat them all the time.
What year?
really?
Yep.
What year old?
Roasted chestnuts.
You were
They used to
19?
get them like before peanuts were a thing.
Huh.
No, I was
Ah.
this year I found out
Oh, this year old.
that's the thing. People used to buy chestnuts from the vendor instead of like hot peanuts or popcorn or anything.
And did you have to like pop them open like a peanut too?
It sounds like they had them ready to go. You just ate them. Like they were all whole and it was just a
I
nut.
said, where can we get our hands on some
And then there was a
chestnuts and
bunch
test
of-
this out?
Of course, there was a bunch of squirrels staring
Some
at you
Jiffy
like you're the
Pop right on the
baddest
stove.
motherfucker on the
the
planet.
fireplace, though.
Give me those chestnuts. You aren't enjoying those as much as I would.
It's also a rare disease.
Chestnuts?
Chestnut disease?
Oh.
Oh my god, it's
Chestnuts.
Chest.
Deformity.
It's like elephantitis.
Of the chest?
Thank you.
I
Goulet.
have elephantitis of the chest. It's very rare.
Silver Bells is next
Ooh.
to see.
Oh.
See,
How's he gonna slow that down and make me fall asleep? That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh my gosh.
it'd be sweet if if you could get
Don't let 'em do
Shatner to
jingle
like
bells, it'd
kind
be
of
way
do
too
little
fast.
like intertwine into places in this album. Tonight.
See, I'm not too much of a Disney fan, but I just keep picturing little Disney cartoons all throughout this whole thing. The orchestration of it just makes me think of little tiny bluebirds twittering about.
These chords make me think of them being used ironically only, though. So, like, this music in a scene with a killing spree
Yes!
is where that's where my mind goes.
That's why you have art things, and that's why I make spreadsheets.
Yeah, this is very cinematic strings. It's very nice.
It reminds
Like,
me
did they
of
record it with a live orchestra?
I also thought it kind of reminds
MIDI.
me of a
At
party my
Carnegie
parents
Hall?
would have
Just
thrown when I
MIDI.
was a kid, and they would have some of this playing, and
Oh, those bastards.
my friend would come over and hand me a
Commercializing
green
Christmas
pill and a
like
red
this.
pill and say, "Merry Christmas."
Sorry,
What are these? I don't know.
Sorry.
It's red and it's green. Merry
It
Christmas.
hijacked
Red
the
pill or
volume.
green pill? Do you want to wake up from Christmas or go into Christmas?
Or at the same time.
Sorry,
Would you like to wake
can't.
up or fall asleep
Check it
to
out.
Christmas?
I'm gonna go this way, Nate.
Okay.
Nathan.
I've been called Nate my entire life. It's fine.
That's cool.
If somebody hears my name, they automatically make up some random word that would never be anyone's real name. Like I say Melanie and they're like, Bellany? Schnellany? Like something like that. And I'm like, what would make you think that would ever be someone's real name? Like,
I gotta figure out why.
are you just making it up?
Bellany Schnellany.
You're just pulling some letters out of the air?
Bellamy.
Alright, here's the.
Crazy.
That's not a bad name.
But now that you
Bellany.
say that,
Yeah,
I can
it's
totally understand the
It's fine.
Nathan to Jason thing.
Here's the
Because
album's
when I'm in a
Piece
group-
of Resistance.
When I'm in a group
Oh.
of people, everybody, the way my hearing works, everybody's at the same volume to me, which drives her crazy because she'll come out and was like, "Why's the TV on so loud?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like,
Yeah, I can't filter out
Was it?
background noise either very
yeah.
well.
When I'm at the bar, I have to read lips. It's like I hear it all at the same time. It's like
Sure this isn't Camelot?
Well, he has this stupid intro to it.
I was gonna say, I was like, this is...
It's Silver Bells. Fucking sidewalks.
I can't stop seeing the bloodshed now, Nathan.
I know, I started to see some
I know.
purge, some purge
No, that's-
type.
Back
Yeah.
back in the day,
Kill Bill.
this,
Yes!
when
very much so.
this kind of music first started being used, ironically, I mean, it was like black and white days still. There's some scenes I saw that just made me think about this forever. It's a really happy Christmas song with something super dark going on. So now every time I hear a really happy song, I think of the reverse. Forever. It's just forever.
That's how you've been conditioned.
I always love when someone can pull that off because the X-Files ruined Johnny Mathis for me forever. The Peacocks episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, they did their job then.
Unfortunately, this album does not have a few of my favorite things, whatever that song's actually called.
This song from The Sound of Music?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if he actually did it or if it was just Will Ferrell.
That dog's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm super jealous right now. I've been
Doesn't
traded
it
out.
suck watching your pets like someone else?
It's terrible.
Don't you just want to like...
This must be how Jason feels all the
Why
time.
are you... Don't do that.
I'll be honest, all the pets like me.
I'm just glad he calmed down. He's not humping anybody.
Listen to him paint that picture with his
With his silky
sweet,
voice.
silky, smoky.
And his smoking hot abs.
His vibrato is a little extreme.
Yes.
You think
It's-
so?
I mean, it's not overly extreme. It just seems like if it went any more, it would be comical.
He kind of falls in the category of like church singer, where he's like, he's like good for somebody in a church.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
get that.
and I'm not just
I get that.
mentioning Erin all the time. I'm mentioning her Christmas album all the time because it's Christmas.
I should have
God, who were you
researched him.
talking about instead
Still
of
on
mine?
that? Trying to defend yourself?
Was he a singer first or an
I
actor
just realized
first?
that's why that didn't make any damn sense to me.
Every time.
Or was he a singer/actor? Or is it just like theatrical actor?
Oh,
Winter
Ooh.
Wonderland.
Will
in the
Smith.
lane.
Oh, this is popping.
Snow.
Like you could breakdance to this in comparison to the others.
Popping and locking to
He
the
could break his neck
Goulet.
dancing.
Pretty jazzy.
Oh yeah.
It's missing snaps.
Here comes those bonzo cuckoo bluebirds.
This is practically punk for this guy.
What do you call this? A baritone? His voice?
Man.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
not-
say so.
Is it? Mm-hmm. It's like pretty high-end baritone.
Yeah, he's got some lower notes going on, but yeah, he doesn't have a bass voice.
Are they smoky
So,
notes?
Somewhere in the middle, yeah. Baritone, probably.
His voice,
Apparently, it makes
high-end
women's
baritone.
nether regions tingle.
his voice sounds like a chestnut.
It's about to pop.
It's if it had a color, it would be chestnut brown.
Anyone want to huff?
Where's your Vicks?
I don't know. It's not mine.
Yeah, I like the Vicks
right
right
there.
now.
Yeah.
I always have the Vicks.
It's like a ceremonial huff.
Oh.
It's a
I'm
good.
afraid.
You gotta sniff hard.
It's just menthol.
It's part of the podcast experience.
I like menthol. Smells nice.
See, you're the first person who actually likes it. Thanks.
I like it, yeah.
Okay.
I like it, yeah.
It fixes everything.
Yeah.
It's clear.
I need it because
It's
my
cleansing.
previous sickness.
Cleansing out my nostrils.
All right, second filler bell. Are you guys
Because
drinking?
there's a really long
Are you
instrumental.
guys drinking dishwater?
Huh?
You guys drinking dishwater?
It's a squirt.
No.
Oh crap! Is this not Diet Squirt?
Yes, it's diet squirt.
Yes. Okay.
Filler can.
Squirt.
Ooh, wow, this got really boring.
They
real
don't
quick.
make diet squirt in the short ones. They only have regular. So
Ooh, that's a
I have
good
to get
one.
regular for that. So you have to be more. You have to,
I think I'm just throwing Brett off by not
to-
drinking a bottle of wine tonight.
You have to
Yeah.
drink as you're hitting the thing so that it. Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, I even have a bell
Can you
ringer
play
with
some
my
glasses?
drink.
Wow.
Only that's not going to work
I
for me.
thought it was a straw. It's not a straw. It's
Yeah.
a stirrer. You need your drinks.
Technically, it's a
stirrer.
straw now. It's a metal straw.
come on, you can come.
Yeah, Jason bought 'em.
Hey, here's White
Reusable metal
Christmas.
straw.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, Robert
on,
Goulet's
like,
middle
color-coded
name is
stuff, too.
Gerard.
That's yours.
Gerard.
Well, today it is.
With- what's that called? The
Ziggy's afraid he doesn't want to step on that coat over there. He's trying to get
Accent
through.
aigu?
the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If it's French, which it probably is
He's
based
trapped.
on his last name.
Oh.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the least French person ever.
French Canadian.
That
That
explains
explains
it.
everything.
Oh.
Sorry.
You say, good lord.
What song is
Okay,
this?
it's another stupid made-up intro to a song that it's like a
Okay.
it's like very theatrical. Like here,
It's like he thinks he's in a musical.
He does. He's like, you know what would go good here? My voice. In this place right here.
what's that called? They do
What's
that.
the set look like?
They do that in some songs in Les Mis where it's like, here's the build up to the actual song
It's funny.
type of
What do you
thing.
think?
It's a prelude.
Like something?
Prelude, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
This one interesting?
You like
I need some more of
preludes.
that. What's that all about?
Oh, what's that?
Hey, there's a good free title: Prelude to Intercourse.
Look, honey, they made a chew toy so he can put his paws on it and chew on it. I will be shocked if he does it that way.
Give me the bone.
Cody and Louie would have, but I don't know.
Give me that bone.
Oh, that was
And
He's
it's
not
supposed
really
to
that
be
smart.
That
infused
was
with
a
bacon
cute-
flavor.
Chest to the sky thing.
Give me the bone.
You want that? That's so bad.
Oh, more filler bell for the Goulet.
Yeah.
He's ruining our Christmas.
It smells so good. Yeah. Well, you
We
gotta
need a
do-
better filler bell.
If
Maybe
Shatner
before.
did a Christmas album, I'm gonna
Lay down.
research that.
Lay down.
Are you gonna switch in the middle?
Crawl. Crawl. Crawl.
I think it's
crawl,
actually almost
crawl,
over.
Crawl. Crawl. That's a good crawl.
Oh, he did. It's called
Oh, yeah, that's
The
good.
Christmas Album. By,
Wait, I think you pronounced that wrong. It's
Why even bother?
the.
by,
Oh my god, he did it immediately!
Oh,
That's
no.
exactly what the paw thing holder is
Christmas
for.
album.
no, I didn't get the whole. I didn't
And
get,
now he's chewing on the paw holder.
no, the whole
Never
title.
mind. He went right for the paw holder.
The whole title is
Well, this leg has
Shatnerclaws,
to
the
come off of
Christmas
here.
album. Shatnerclaws.
Shatnerclaws.
Doesn't everybody want something to chew on?
Duh.
This is big.
Isn't there a movie called Shatterclaws
on.
or something? Like a B movie?
Shatner has a Christmas album?
Yeah. He has
It's
aviators
the
on and
Christmas
a Santa hat.
album.
I'm
my
dreaming
disc.
of a bite.
Should
Chestnuts.
we all talk like this?
Roasting on every
Man, he held
syllable
the
is
Out of that
accented.
note.
Everything I say is important.
They're hanging on my
Yeah,
every.
Goulet is like the musical version
word.
of Shatner.
Well, Shatner's the
It's
musical
kind of fun
version of
after a
Shatner.
while.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is my favorite Shatner
man, that's
thing.
incredible.
Man, that is his crowning achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Way better than Star Trek. Making fun of anyone in good spirits is good spirits.
Oh,
Right.
There's just lots of bad spirits.
I mean, in the worst of spirits.
You shouldn't make fun of people.
I
if
hope he
it's
dies.
Bad.
The guest is
His
speaking.
vowel
ability.
sounds that he's choosing are really spot on. Like the way he just said "new," like when you're vocalizing, and he's changed some letters to some kind of different shapes that make the words sound more true to how it would sound if you were speaking it. But it's not something that's necessarily like easy to do. Lots of people
He's a professional.
pronounce things strangely. Right.
That's
Valid.
why when everybody says
Yeah.
baby in a song, it's baby. Kind of, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Melanie knows it.
You can
Melanie
do-
is operatically trained. She knows what she's talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you the too informative bell.
No, that was really interesting,
I'm kidding.
and you can suck it.
Oh.
We stay away from real informative
We don't like
information on this
facts
podcast.
here.
Oh, okay.
We actively avoid looking things up
No, go ahead.
unless we're absolutely desperate to know something. You're supposed to just let it fly.
No, good job.
Usually we're just listening to Sammy
I was
Hagar.
just trying to give him a compliment, not
No,
like
yeah.
necessarily
No, we're not trying to just shred
get
everyone.
technical.
I feel like that's why that might be a big part of why I like listening to him, though, because this is not exactly my style.
Right,
of
it's almost
music.
over. Here's
Yeah.
But
Penis
This is the guy-
Angelicus.
yeah.
it's especially well done, I think.
He's the type of singer you break out at Christmas. You know?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Google Translate knows Latin. Penis Angelicus.
Well, with that accent, that sounds great.
Oh, Latin detected.
Who was in the White
Bread of
Christmas
Angels.
Actor?
El pan de
Who was in
Angelico.
White Christmas? The actor,
Bing Crosby?
Bing Crosby. Yeah.
Can I say it in Brett?
I like when it slows it down the second time.
Yeah, that's good.
Balls what?
What does Goulet translate to?
Awful say.
What's filler bell in Japanese? In Punjabi.
Thank you.
Filler bell.
Filler bell.
Filler bell. It's Christmas time on the podcast.
Do you know what Bing Crosby's
It's
last
good,
words
though.
were? Because
I hate
know.
my kids. No.
I beat you because I hate you.
It's a weird fact I know.
Why did my
It was-
parents name me Bing?
That was a good game of golf, fellas.
There we
They
go.
really like
You can look
cherries.
that up.
They're like, what's
What
up?
Was that his real name?
Bing?
Bing Crosby.
I think so.
Bing Crosby's last words.
For
I didn't
sure.
like any of you.
On his
Oh, Harry
birth certificate.
Harry Lillis was his real name.
Harry what now?
Oh, Harry Lillis Crosby Jr. Call me Bing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Talk about filler bell.
We can go back.
Bing.
We can always find a way to get back to Bowie. Their awful duet.
Did he make a Christmas album? Just one song, right?
I don't think he ever did anything.
Little German boy.
Here's Ave Maria.
That little German boy.
Commercial break.
Oh, I'm deaf. Did he say the Little German boy?
Spotify.
Because that would be an awesome Christmas song.
Maybe I just need to make.
I'm in love, Chuck.
Keeping the energy high. Merry Christmas, you
Oh, did we get past the commercial?
Jagdish.
No. Now it's time for a Dixie Chicks Christmas album.
Does Taylor Swift have a Christmas album? We could do that.
Oh, without a doubt. I heard a Christmas song of
Taylor
hers
Swift?
on the radio the other day, but it sounded like young Taylor Swift. Like probably something her managers had her do early on.
All I want for
Know what I
Christmas
mean?
is you.
Tay-la Swift-o.
What about Mariah Carey?
Chris.
Mariah Carey did a Christmas album, right?
Swift-o.
Chris, it's pronounced Trailer
It's Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
That's not nice.
Yeah, the sad thing is, I've decided I like her now, so I have to decide whether I'm still going to call her Taylor Swift.
Gotta read.
Talk about somebody who talks
Usually
their
doesn't mess up
songs.
this much.
Also,
That's
some
weird.
people can only afford trailers, guys.
Yeah. Here's Ave Maria. Everyone bow your heads and pretend to be serious. What is Ave Maria?
We're really good at
translate?
that here on this podcast.
Don't they usually do this high, Melanie? Melanie?
Ooh,
Don't they do this high
wow.
usually?
Hey, new
Is he just hanging up on
new
our
filler
bed
bell
now?
It's
record.
usually like high.
This song? Yeah.
Hi.
Song. It's a
Yeah, you
piece.
know.
That'd be awesome if he just went into a sweet falsetto.
Yeah, it's kind of a
I got that for you.
soprano.
Like a princess falsetto out of nowhere.
I would be really into that. Yeah, you can hear him struggling when he gets down to those low notes.
Yeah, he's not like a true baritone, I don't think.
Who can go the lowest?
Do you know Barry White's voice changed overnight, one night, and he scared the crap out of his mom the next day at breakfast? And he scared himself because his voice cracked overnight.
Is
to
that a Nathan fact?
I just made that up. No, he said that on a talk show once.
Was he like,
So he might be a liar, but I mean, it was one night. He was a teenage boy with a crackly voice, and then one night after he woke up,
That's how mine
his
went.
voice just
Everybody
was
went from
so
saying
deep.
talking to me like I was my mom to
on.
going talking to me like I was my dad.
Here, I'll do a
We
fireplace
have it like
sound
one
effects,
day.
and you can tell the story of Barry White.
It was one morning.
He was sitting there writing "Can't Get Enough of Your Love."
Back in the day.
Something's missing. Can't get enough of he's got something.
And then he says,
Wait, that's it.
pum pum.
Ba-da-rum-bum-bum.
You gotta throw that in every once in a while.
we used to have love and make
This just makes me want to hear Aretha Franklin do, anything.
Man, this is like Xanax and
The Barney
audio
song?
form.
Do you want to hear her do the Barney song?
Hey, here's a
She would
Cum
kill
All
that
Ye
song.
Faithful.
She would murder that song.
It's oral Xanax.
Oral Xanax.
Oral Xanax.
Fucking family.
I want to rewrite "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," but like "Oh C-U-M All Ye Faithful" for the Jesus Take the Deal musical. Or if Prince did a Christmas album, but he's not because he's dead.
He may have all that music they found.
Yeah, in the vault, his Christmas.
It was mostly Christmas songs.
Bitch!
That's why they have
It was really off-brand, so we didn't quite know what to do with it.
Well,
What did I give you for Christmas? All this.
well, I bring up Mad TV way too much, which means by like, more than once, but they did the parody of that animated movie, The Prince of Egypt. They did Prince's The Prince of Egypt, where he's like, "Let my people come." He's like, "Don't you mean let my people go?" Shows what you know.
Yeah, Mad TV was on. When they were on, they were on.
And then it was
But it was
bad.
like-
It was really bad.
When it was yeah. It's like, I don't know, like 4/5 of it was stupid, but
Yeah, I
That-
mean, occasionally they.
that 1/5 of that show was super good.
Okay, I
going
don't
down.
know.
I want my pillow.
It's Robert Goulet.
Trying to get my
He
pillow.
gets no rating from me. It's Robert
land him
Goulet.
as a
It's just 0.
Yeah, a 0 out of nothing. So
Whoa, man.
he gets a Christmas pass.
0 out of 10.
It's pretty freaking
Christmas
dull.
He uses his one Christmas
Right.
pass.
Oh, that's okay.
It's no Mannheim Steamroller, but and it's not as entertaining.
Sounds like
as,
a weird sexual act.
It's not as entertaining
The
as
Mannheim
Shatner. Like he always verges on
Sorry,
camp,
buddy.
but
It's all
like.
messed up.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to be
He
gay.
always
Looks
tries
like
to
I'm
put his
sitting on
face
it.
in my pocket.
Okay, everyone give your rating.
Out of 10? 0 to 10?
I have another shortish thing we could do. And
Oh.
people like to continue.
Only if there's more Glade.
Give your
And or Vicks.
Only if Glade and the company that makes
Lay
Glade
down.
is ready to support us.
Lay down.
Obviously.
Johnson?
I only do Johnson.
Johnson?
It's a-
A family company?
Yes.
I think that's the
That's
name of
why
it.
I do everything.
So I can say
Johnson.
I would never do
Family
anything
company.
without Johnson's
12
permission.
Goulets.
ratings.
12 out of 10 Goulets.
Yeah.
You know, if that was playing in the background while I was boning, I
Snorting
don't know.
drugs.
What the hell? I'm trying to think of what.
On
What would
Christmas
I be
Eve.
doing while this is playing?
Wandering around the mall.
You're boning on Christmas Eve.
Picking my
I'm
nose.
gonna f my baby
I
on
totally want to
Christmas.
listen to
Yeah.
that.
Once a
Oh,
year, whether I
love
need it
that
or
song
not.
I'm
that you
baking
came up
crap.
with.
I'm gonna f my baby on Christmas.
Yeah, Robert Goulet always sounds like
Not
he's
even
singing.
crap.
actual
Apple pie.
baby. I'm talking.
Because once a
about
year,
my
whether you
baby.
need it or not.
Yeah, Robert
Boning.
Goulet always sounds like he's singing to
You
his
missed
own.
your
I love
opportunity.
that
See
so
you next
much.
year.
When he says, "Oh, come, let
I'm
us
gonna do a
adore
Christmas
him,"
album.
he's staring
You
directly at his own
absolutely
chunk. All right, everyone.
All right,
Last
ratings?
chance for a
There's some
rating, and
crazy
then I'm going
metal
into the
songs.
next thing. Too late.
He gets
Bake some cookies.
lie to your children.
Yes, that's very important.
Lie
Yeah. I mean,
so much to your children.
aren't we lying to them like
Melanie? Melanie?
Do you know what Bing
Fun.
Crosby's
It's
last
good,
words
though.
were?